Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland,
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, it's the third-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Throwing first play is Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. A handoff, it's Eckler. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, Eckler. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Herbert now. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. It's Eckler again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Spiller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams there to make the grab. And the Chargers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And some room to work. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Khalil Mack able to drop him for a loss of a couple. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Tucker's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Charger drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Fighting to stay upright. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Joe Reed going to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Drops it underneath to Spiller. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Now it's Herbert. Complete yet again to Spiller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. On the jet sweep, here comes Fuller. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. On second down, here's Roundtree. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Getting this to Roundtree out of the backfield. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. Open man, Parham, he's got him. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the 50, here's Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, and he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 28. Herbert throwing again. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. To throw again on second down. Herbert. He's got Fuller. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he comes back with one complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 14-10. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 31, Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he goes out right around the 39. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. So we're at halftime. And a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. Tucker's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big man rumble. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 57 yards. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Jackson on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Justin Houston buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert, and a quick throw here, that's complete. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not on Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. They go play action with Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Jackson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Herbert now. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Herbert on 3rd down now. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Herbert operating from the red zone. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
A seasoned veteran. We're seeing more chapters being added in Stafford's decorated career. Secured a Super Bowl ring, remains a respected leader, and his stats, they're better than ever. Now we just continue to watch him climb the ranks of the NFL's all-time passing leaders.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. To throw is Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. To the air yet again. Watson. Under pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he wisely will throw that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A little juke. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Stafford. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Stafford. Robinson's got it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They'll run for it with Akers. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 40 now on second down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first. The Browns at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Watson on 3rd down. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the 50, it's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Watson looks to throw again. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to pick up the Browns first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Watson. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's the option. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9. Stafford complete. Jefferson the target. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. Stafford. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Watson on first down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Buying time to his left. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he fires one incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Again, it's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Out of the gun, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson being chased out left. And he rifles one incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Watson. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. To throw again on second down. Watson. And it's caught. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Felton fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Demetric Felton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Rolling to his right. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
To throw is Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through.
And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Stafford on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Going right back to Akers.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The Rams on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Stafford. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. On the give, this is Akers. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. On 2nd and 7, Stafford. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Stafford going to give this to Akers. 74 yards rushing for him now to this point. Going with a big fullback, Watt. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
3rd and 2, Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. To the air yet again, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. From the 27, Watson. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Watson looks to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Watson. Steps away to his left.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Akers. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Watson. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Los Angeles, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in